Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Coco, and if you're new here, welcome to Coco Glows Yoga. Today we're going to start with an open to rise yoga flow sets. So if you'd like to get started, grab your yoga mat and let's start with some breathing exercises. We'll take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale slowly through the nose, exhale slowly through the mouth. You can place one hand over your belly and one hand over your heart. Release any tension and just relax into your breath. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And we'll start with a deep inhale, rising our hands up, clasping our fingers together, pointing up and reaching over to the right. Back to center. Inhale, reach over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale back. And we'll take a twist over to the right, releasing the hands down, gazing behind our right shoulder. Inhale, rise the arms up, and exhale, release, gazing behind the left shoulder as you twist. Inhale, rise up, relax the arms down, off to the side, and you can tent the fingers as you do a deep neck stretch here, over to the right, then over to the left. Relax your arms. And we'll take a couple of shoulder rolls towards the back. Then a few towards the front. Next, as you breathe, you'll take a couple of neck rolls in one direction. Then to the opposite direction, breathing as you roll through. As you come back to center, we'll take a couple of seated cat-cows. So exhale, draw the navel towards the spine. Inhale, push the sternum forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. And then just flow with your breath. Then we'll take a couple of seated circles in one direction. Then in the opposite direction, just flowing with your breath. Once you're back to center, we'll come to tabletops, hands stacked below the shoulders, knees stacked below the hips, back parallel to the mat. And from here, we'll take a couple of dancing lions, so rotating the hips back and around, widen the fingers here, and in one direction and the other direction, we'll switch. And we'll come back to center and take a few cat-cows. Inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale as you draw the navel down around the shoulders. And we'll take downward facing dog, curl the toes under, hinge the hips up, and press down into the mat as you pedal the feet for a few breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg up behind you, then step the left foot forward. Bring the right knee down and inhale the arms up for your low lunge. And we'll take a twist and low lunge towards the left. And inhale, rise the right arm up into a revolved lunge. Exhale, release the arms back. Cartwheel the hands down. And we'll scoot the left leg out towards the edge of the mat into a lizard, bringing the forearms down, gazing forward. And feel free to move the hips back and forth slightly, gently, as you breathe. Inhale, come back to your hands, and then we'll take our left shin parallel to the mat into pigeon prep. So deepen into the stretch. Slowly exhale and release all the way down, either to your forearms or bringing your head down to the mat and just breathing as you release any tension in your hip. This is one of my favorite stretches. When you're ready, you will slowly rise back up and curl the right toes behind you under as you release the left foot back into tabletop. And we'll take a couple of dancing lions here, rotating one direction. And in the opposite direction, just breathing as you rotate through. Exhale, curl the toes under, hinge the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe. And we'll inhale, rise the right leg up. Step the right foot forward into your low crescent lunge, bringing the left knee down. Inhale, rise both arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right as you release the arms parallel to the mat. Release the right arm down, then the left arm up and back as you inhale into your revolved lunge. Release and cartwheel both arms down and then scoot the right foot out towards the edge of the mat. Bring both of your forearms down and then slowly shift your hips back and forth, side to side for your lizard lunge. And take a few breaths here. We'll slowly rise up and then scoot our right shin over towards parallel to the mat. You can stay upward or release all the way down to really release any tension and stress that have been built up in your hips. And just relax and breathe. Really deepening your stretch in your hip area. It's one of my favorite poses. Inhale as you rise up and hold yourself up for a moment. Then release the right leg back into tabletop. And then we'll sit back for a moment, just relaxing our breath. And we'll take one more deep back bend here for camel pose. So rise up onto your knees and then cartwheel your hands back and down. And you'll slowly drop the crown of your head down as you gaze behind you. And then slowly release back up. We'll come back to a seated position just to close things out with a few deep breaths as we meditate here and relax our breath. Take a deep breath in, exhale through the mouth. And when you're ready, we'll release and bow in. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.